Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to share with you classic and elegant spring-summer shoe must-haves, but with the focus on timeless, because I want all of these shoes to be relevant even 5 years from now. So for that reason it is important for them to be trendless. And considering that shoes are the reflection of our overall style, they can either make or break an outfit. It is really important to add appropriate and polished shoes. And of course, if you add on top of it that during spring and summertime of the year we tend to have more events, we are more outgoing, so it is also important to consider comfortable side when it comes to shoes, because we want them to be as comfortable as they can get. But let's face it, not every shoe type can be as comfortable. With that said, let's go on with the list. Slingback is one of a kind shoe simply because it is perfect for those days when you don't want to be too dressed up but also not too dressed down. I absolutely adore them, whether they come with the kitten heel or flat slingbacks. I absolutely adore that the pointed toe slingback design. It adds something so polished, so elegant to the overall look. When it comes to kitten heel slingback, for example, it is such a unique piece because it can get you from day to night. During the day you can style your slingback with just a regular pair of cropped jeans with some linen shirt on top, but you can easily dress it up and wear the same pair of slingbacks with some nice summer dress for more elegant and just classier look. So slingbacks can be dressed down, dressed up easily. When it comes to tone, always go after some neutral tones, beautiful tanned kitten heels, chocolate kitten heels, black, white, off-white. These tones are also going to be so complementary with a lot of the pieces that we all have in our wardrobe, and that is even going to add more value to them because we can easily style them with pretty much anything we have. Then on the list we have flat sandals. This is by far going to be the shoe that we are going to wear the most. So for that reason it is really important for them to be comfortable. Try to look after those flat sandals that have a soft cushion on top. That is going to make them as comfortable as they can be. In terms of colors, try to always go after tanned, brown, white, off-white, black sandals, because these tones are going to flatter our wardrobe the most. And when it comes to design, today on the market we have so many, but try always to go after sleek, minimal and the most simple design you can get, because it is exactly that simplicity that stands for something that is classic and timeless. And today we have a lot of nice and cool looking but also chic flat flip-flops, and we can also see various different strappy sandals in so many different designs. Always go after something like that. In Zara, Mango, today you can find some really gorgeous flat sandals. Next on the list we have heeled sandals, and I'm going to continue on with flip-flops here as well, because we have really chic and modern looking kitten heel flip-flop sandals. I absolutely adore these. They're such a simple, sleek and minimal kitten heel or a heeled sandal that is going to elevate your look in such a beautiful and effortless way. I absolutely adore the simplicity of this heeled flip-flop design. They're so practical. You can wear these heeled sandals even during the day, because still we're talking about kitten heel. That is something that is always appropriate for during the day, and I just adore them. Today on the market, especially in Zara or Mango, ASOS, you can find so many different designs of these heeled flip-flops. I personally believe that they're going to become as iconic as flat flip-flops simply because of their chic practicality. But for those days when we have certain events, when we have to dress up, in that case I would advise you to go after something more elevated. For example, beautiful cream or a tanned strappy sandals is something that is going to flatter any dress. Honestly, with any dress. I believe these sort of heel sandals look so beautiful with no matter what you pair it with. But of course, other than cream and tan sandals, you can also go after black or white strappy sandals. These are also equally timeless and classic heeled sandals as well, and they're also going to work so fine with some event dress. Then on the list we have ballet flats, and I have to say that ballet flat is such a beautiful, chic, everyday shoe staple that we can add to our footwear collection. I absolutely adore that sleek, minimal and so adorable design. Today on the market we can see round toe ballet flats, but we also have pointy toe ballet flats. I personally adore both of them equally, and in terms of color I would advise you to go after those timeless tones that I already mentioned. So those are tanned, brown, black, white tones, but when it comes to ballet flats, we have also the mix of different tones. The most iconic mix is the one with the tan and black tones. All of these tones are so beautiful, they're so practical, we can easily style them with our summer wardrobe, and ballet flat is always going to add something so chic and polished to our overall style. We can easily style them in summer with shorts, with skirts, with dresses. They just go so beautiful with anything, but I do have to point out that round toe ballet flats are more like having that preppier style, while pointed toe ballet flats have something more smarter to them. Ballet flat is such an iconic shoewear staple, and you can honestly never have too many of them, because no matter what tone you add, what design you add, they're always going to prove practical, functional, and they're going to add a purpose and value to your wardrobe. Then on the list we have loafers. Loafers is perfect for those days when you want to feel comfortable. They are also all year around staple, and considering that they have really simple, sleek and minimal design, they are always going to add something smart to the overall look. For that reason, they are also considered to be one of the workwear staples. But also when it comes to quiet luxury, this is one of the most iconic shoewear staples that belongs more to that quiet luxury way of styling. I love how loafers have that understated, simple, sleek and minimal design that always draws the attention, and because of that you can easily style them with any sort of jeans, any sort of trousers. You can pair them with tailored Bermuda shorts with a vest on top. In any case, loafers are perfect spring and summer shoewear staple, especially if you add some sort of really beautiful cream, beige, any tanned sort of loafers. They look perfect once we get our summer tan. So I believe adding loafers of these tones in spring summer works better than black loafers, but of course black loafers are as iconic as they have ever been. But of course, for some of you it might be a little bit, let's say, warmer when we're talking about loafers in spring summer. They're not as breathable, so maybe for that reason you want to go after something more open, such as mules are. And this would be the next shoewear staple. Mules come in a really similar design as loafers are, but of course they're more breathable because they have open ending, to say like that. But for some, mules are not as comfortable when it comes to walking. So I guess it all comes down to a personal preference. Some are more used to mules, others not. But what matters the most is that mules are classic and timeless, a spring-summer staple that you can wear easily with some sort of trousers, with a nice vest on top. Something like that can look so chic and smart. I personally adore mules, especially if they come in some really adorable tone. I have one in soft pink that I absolutely adore to wear during spring and summertime of the year. In any case, if you acquire some in neutral cream tone, those ones are going to be the staple, the shoewear staple of your summer wardrobe. And finally on the list we have sneakers. Sneakers are all year around a shoewear staple, but when it comes to spring summer, I want to accentuate only those simple, sleek, white shoes. simply because they're just going to look so flattering with the rest of our summer wardrobe. If, for example, you want to wear your colorful floral summer dress, you can easily pair it with a simple, sleek pair of white trainers. So for that reason, it is important to put an accent on simple, sleek and minimal design, because we want to stay away from a lot of different details, a lot of different colorful sneaker designs, and also stay away from all of those huge wedges, platforms, whatever, those ones won't look flattering. Instead, these simple, sleek, white trainers are always going to add such a beautiful polished touch to your overall style. And with that said, these would be 7 classic and elegant footwear staples that is definitely worth to invest into our footwear collection, simply because the shoes we are wearing are going to be the reflection of our overall summer or spring and summer wardrobe. And yeah, that would be all from me today. Please let me know down below which one of these shoes you prefer to wear the most during the spring and summer time of the year. And yeah, thanks all for watching. I see you all in the next one. Bye!